What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2 and the Pirate playthrough. Now, I had two more Chaos 2 fails, and the last one I made it all the way to the end of Wave 4. Was pretty stoked about that. I do have some new loot, so let me check it out real quick. That's all hero health there. It's a better piece. I feel kind of guilty not using it. However, how much better is it really? Ooh, what's the bow? Or that's my old bow. See, we got an orc boom, we got a boar boom, and we got a skelly boom. So we've got lots of options on our towers now. Of course, I'm still going with that Gobu boom that I found in the very first fail attempt. And then I've been using poison dart towers as well. I've got anti-support on those and a really nice roll on that medallion. 4,800 defense power, so it's pretty darn close to the top. And I'm wondering, you know what, I think I'm going to go with what I have, but I am going to do one thing before I move on. Now, this is definitely not recommended, I guess, for any character or any new player to the game, as Defender medals, of course, are they're a hot item. You know, you use Defender medals to unlock your first hero. On this particular count, I just do not plan on unlocking or getting any new heroes at all. I'm just going to play with the original 4. So I'm going to go ahead and drop, say, half of my Defender medals on 2 shard packs, and I'm going to pray for a little shard roulette here and hope I get a destruction shard. Of course, in my current state, I'm completely unsharded, so I'm not going to go back and grind Chaos 1 on this account. I want to just get through it, and I'm just praying shard roulette is going to come through for me with a destruction shard. So let's go ahead and grab 2 Chaos 1 shard packs, and that's 1,000 Defender medals gone. Youch. But let's see what we get. Alright, we got a Bulwark, a Shroom Doom, Broomnado, Thundering Call, no destruction. How about now? And still no luck. However, I did get Stunfire on the cannonballs. Now, Stunfire is another one of those awesome utility shards. Some setups you'll use it, some setups you won't use it in endgame. However, I think in this situation, Stunfire may be just what I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and throw that Stunfire mod on my cannons, and I am even going to go ahead and upgrade it and get it up to that 25% chance on hit to stun. So let's go ahead and hop on back in to the Molten Citadel and see if we can't beat that darn map. Alright, and here we go. Now, I would prefer to kill the mobs. However, if I can't kill them, then I'm going to stun them. And I'm hoping that will provide me enough of an edge of what I need to get through the map. Now, besides that, that boar boom that I found early on, I also found this awesome protective downgrade servo mod, which gives you basically a free wall, but it requires that you upgrade your walls then, which in this situation is no problem. I'm probably going to upgrade them anyway. And you know what? Do I have... I've got a Retribution. I don't have a Bulwark, so let's go ahead and throw a Bulwark on there. And it doesn't look like I got any other mods that I can actually use on the Huntress, so that's no fun. But let's go ahead and build it out. I'm going to go with... Let's go with 1 Skyguard on each of these lanes. Now that's pretty sketchy. However, the core is still at a point where it's healthy enough it can take a few shots from flyers, and there are no kobold flyers on the map, so I don't have to worry about any dive bombs. And then, let's see, what do we want to do for the wall? Do we want it all the way up top? You know what, let's do it. Let's build the wall. Let's put the wall right, say, about there. Let's do that all the way around here and see. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to force mobs a little bit closer before they can take any of those ranged shots on my wall. And then let's go 2 cannons like so. Let's put 2 more just a little bit back. Let's do the same thing on each lane here. The reason I want to move those two back is I really don't want them to take any cleave damage. They're actually uncomfortably close, so I'm sure where they're at now they can still take cleave damage, but I'm hoping to avoid as much of that as I can. Alright, so we got 4 cannons per lane. That should provide some really nice CC. Let's get a poison dart tower on each lane as well. And see what that leaves me. It actually leaves 130 DU left, which is pretty darn good. I'm debating on what to do with it. I could throw some cannons like this to help the air for when the flyers do make the push all the way up. And then, you know what, let's throw just one more cannon behind the PDT on both of those lanes. I think that will help out quite a bit. Now, of course, as I mentioned, we do have to upgrade the walls. I do want to upgrade the sky guards as well, since my air defense is a little bit weak. If I wouldn't upgrade these walls, I wouldn't get the benefit from protective downgrade servo. So I've got to make sure I upgrade those. And then let's get these poison dart towers upgraded as well. And let's see how we do. I'm hoping that this stun is going to make a sizable difference, but we will find out. That is for sure. Get as much upfront damage as I can here. I'm thinking the Stunfire really could make a difference for me, so I'm hoping it does. As you see, that orc was just stopped in its tracks. Good stuff right there. Let me grab this mana here, just because I know I'm going to need it for some wall upgrades here throughout the wave. Holding strong for the moment. Now, of course, we're forcing the Wither Beasts all the way up, where the cannons can just have their way with them, so that's kind of nice. We'll definitely be excited to get a hold of that first Destruction Shard, though. Even with Stunfire in the mix, that Destruction Shard is just, it's the bread and butter. It's really going to get me over the hump. That's a nice big jump in defense power, and a nice big jump on my overall cannonball power. If I could just find that darn shard. Now, for this particular account in this playthrough, I mean, all I need is 2 or 3 and I'll be really happy. But I can't even find one. I guess that's how it goes. RNG is RNG. You all saw those shard packs I opened. They were almost all shards that I couldn't even use on this account. Overshooting them really bad with my concussive. Let's see, mage down. It's really the range mobs I think that are going to give me the hardest problem here. Just want to make sure and keep these walls completely repaired whenever possible. 126 mobs left. It looks like the rest of wave 1 anyway should be good game. Get a little stun in the mix there. All about the crowd control, no doubt about it. Alright, we got flyers rolling in now. And this far wall is just taking a beating. Let me go ahead and get a repair on that. See if we can't get a little lane clear going here. Help out a little with the stun. I just don't do any damage right now. It's tough problem. When your defenses are not doing crap and you're not doing crap, it makes it very challenging. There's no doubt there. Alright, let's see here. What do we want to upgrade? I think let's just go through these cannons and try to get all of the cannons upped. At least the 4 in front on each lane. Oops, accidentally upgraded that wall. But that is okay. Let's see. Let's get the 2 back cannons up. And that leaves me 100 left. Let's just throw it on those for the flyers. And let's get this next wave started. I forgot to check the bosses. However, we know we're going to have a boss coming out of one of these 2 lanes. I think it'll come out of that one on the left, probably. Definitely one of these 2, though. Sometime during this wave here. The stun fire is definitely doing good. I mean, it seems like the walls are not taking near as much damage. The range mobs, of course, are still range mobs, so stun fire is not really helping me out there. But as far as the warboars and the orcs and all the little bads that are pushing up, it's definitely handling those. That's for sure. Yeah, it's actually packing quite a punch here. That Gobu Boom is definitely a hot find as well. Can't find any shards, but I have found some very useful mods. There's no doubt about that. Now, you know, the more the merrier on the useful mods, and I've got a very limited selection of them. However, I'm pretty pleased with what I found so far. Getting it done here. So we got about half, about half of the lane is burnt now. Let's go ahead and throw some assists over here. You see this lane is getting beat up on a little. There we go, all cleared out there, and now it's making the big push over on this side. Needs more ascension. A little bit more ascension. And I'd be able to get some points in. See, only Ascension 3, so I mean, I haven't put a ton of time into the playthrough. I think in my first fail, I was 1 Ascension, so I've actually only gone up 2 Ascensions since then. We're getting it done. It's not pretty, but it's working. Gonna ignore that flyer that's rolling in. And it got owned, so I got lucky there. Wanted to get this lane completely clear. Definitely need to get these mages wiped out. This lane just needs my attention right now. I can't wait any longer. Wall going yellow here. It's time to head on over. Get some of those AoE stuns going there. And we got a mage in the back on this one too. Oh, and Sly Kellyon. I completely forgot this was a boss wave. And Sly Kellyon has got some big cleaves. Holy crap. Getting Sly Kellyon up close to the wall is just not a good thing, because he's going to respawn every single wave. Yeah. Look at the cleaves, just wrecking it up there. So I'm going to have to move that entire setup back, away from the wall. What are we missing? Oh, we got a stuck mob down here. Can't find his way. And there we go. Alright, so let's move... Actually, instead of moving everything else back, let's move the wall forward. Well, I can't really move the wall forward because of Sly Kellyon. I think I'm going to have to just move everything back. So let's get all this moved back. I'm going to throw one more upgrade on that wall since we know it is without a doubt a boss lane. And then let's go something like this maybe? And then just going to have to focus old Sly Kellyon down every single wave, which is kind of rough. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just keep throwing upgrades in right here, as it is all about this lane now, no doubt about it. And you see I got 2 more bosses coming. We got an Ogre and a Malthius. So first things first, let's deal with Sly Kellyon. 2.5 million health. Whew. Just about there. Alright, Sly Kellyon down. Ooh, there's a bow. Let's check it out. Burst shot, 2 per second. Nice bow. I'm going to go ahead and take it. A little bit slower shot type than my current one, but per shot it should hit a little bit harder. Let's get that javelin thrower out of the way. Oh! I didn't realize I'd had that shard. This is the first legendary bow I've had. I had that shard in the 3rd position. That's Ravenhost is what that is. That should give me a little bit extra lane clear. Alright, now I gotta come way, way back and avoid these ogre stomps. It looks like the ogre's just about down anyway. Very nice. Looks like we got yet another bow. A couple of totems. I'm really looking for relics here. What did we get for a bow? A Penta 2, Last Stand. That is not a bad bow, but I do like the one I've got a little bit better. Plus it's giving me, you know, access to that Ravenhost as well. Being legendary. I've been using green and blue bows this whole time. It's not going to be a ton of damage it's adding, but it is something. And got some armor pieces dropping now too, so that'll get my gear score up and get me closer to Chaos 3. I'll be completely honest, I think I'm going to have an easier time on Chaos 3 than I have been on Chaos 2. Well, you know, we'll have to see how that goes, of course. It's easy to say that when you're not there yet. Alright, then we got this lane is getting chewed apart. Man, if I had waited just a sec on that Flamey Bird, I would have got the benefit of it hitting those skeletons as well. Uh-oh, out of juice. Let's see if I can get some here real quick. Oh, that was a little close for comfort. But got the necessary juice. We got 140 mobs left. There's some more laying down there. Let's grab it. Uh-oh. Skelly way back over here, huh? Go, go, cannons. That was not too shabby. Now we're getting pushed in the mid. Alright, I really want to deal with that Wither Beast, but on the same note, I just want to leave it because uh-oh, Spike Blockade down. 70 mobs too. We're so dang close. Oh, it's that Malthius in the back. Just keep working these skellies. See if I can't get a little damage in on old Malthius. Get a stun going. He's in range now of the cannons. If I can keep getting that stun... Oh, he still got the cast off that time, but... Woof! That was ugly. But it looks like we're going to survive the wave, and it appears... Yeah, there's another medallion right there. Very nice. Alright, let's rinse and repeat. Let's grab all the loot. Let's get our wall placed back down, and then one more round of upgrades heading into wave 4. What do we got here? We got a siege roller and another skelly. I'm just going to grab all this stuff and look at it in my bag. I think that will be a little bit easier. Let's see what we got here. Okay, first things first, that's that bow. We got another bow here with a 222 with storm damage on it. That one's pretty enticing. I think I'm going to take it for that extra storm damage. What else did we get? There is another Gobu Boom and a really good one. There's an anti-orc and a pretty good one. So, alright, these are kind of a no-brainer. That's going on the PDTs for the anti-orc. And then that Gobu Boom is going to replace this Gobo Boom with 800 more defense power on it. So that's going to be a very nice upgrade as well. Let's take a look at what else we got. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder how this accumulator servo will do. Let's give it a shot. I kind of don't want to give up that protective downgrade servo, but that accumulator servo seems like it might be a good one to check out. And then let's see. Exploit weakness. I think we're going to stick with the boots that I have. Well, there's a nice ability power headpiece. Let's do that. And I think we will call it good there for the upgrades. Now, alright, first things first, we got to get this wall back. I think it was right about there. I'm going to throw 3 ups on it. That is leaving me 600 left. Now, these other lanes seem to do kind of good. I'm going to just throw 1 more upgrade on each of these walls. And that leaves me, what, 300 left. Let's just go ahead and split it between those 2 front cannons. As we know, with the bosses and with Sly Kellyon, it is without a doubt all about this lane. Let's see what we can do. Wave 4 incoming. This Wave 4 is the furthest I've made it in Chaos 2 in this playthrough. Very nice. Another medallion. Anti-orc. Look at that 5,000 defense power. Oh, yes. You better believe it. That is the real deal right there. Can't seem to kill that guy. We got a mage down in the back. That's the benefit of those burst shot bows, is picking out the mobs in the pack like this. You don't need to worry about getting close. You know, all the fires in a direct line, where with the triple shot and the penta, of course, you're, you know, spreading it all out. Now let's let this roller come out. I got a feeling with my low health, I could be in trouble here with this roller. But let me get some damage on him. Try to stay on the move. Get rid of that Gobu there. I don't need him throwing at me, that's for darn sure. Oh, big crit right there. Holy crap, that was good stuff. Oh, yes. Alright, so siege roller down. I'm not going to panic about that guy anymore. Let's see, this wall got chewed up. However, it did survive, and surviving is what we're looking for. Let's see what over here. Oh, that Skyguard took a little damage. Let's throw a repair on it, as I definitely need my Skyguard healthy. We're taking all these range shots, I think, is the problem. The melee mobs are making it up, but they're getting wrecked relatively quickly, but those range mobs are just staying back there just going ham. So once again, that's the benefit of the burst shot. See if that took out any. Actually, it took out almost all of them. Let's get this mage down. Very nice. And 244 mobs left in wave 4. So haven't won yet, but look at the loot laying all over the place. And that's trash mob loot there, so we're getting stuff for free right now. Gotta love it. Oh man, it's a lot of skellies coming right up on the wall. I think this may be my demise here. That's just a lot of mobs back there. Hard to deny it. Oof. I'm getting tore up here. I need to get that mage down, but I just can't leave this area. It's just too much. Oh, no mana. I got down in there and didn't have any mana. Alright, we got rid of one of the mages. That's a start, but good lord, look at all these guys. Did I get the other one? No, the other one's still in there. See if I can get an oil flask or something up in there as soon as I get the juice for it. Give me the juice. Give me the juice. There it is. Nice. Little oil flask for the win. Alright, what am I losing over here? I'm about to lose. Oh, I did lose. Not about to. It happened. I'm going to wall down. But we're getting nice upgrades here. Plaguing Hawk, so that's good. It's not a Sly Kellyon. I feel like I really need to get down there and get on that mage just as soon as I can here. Gonna have to ignore those flyers, so hopefully, just hopefully. Woof! Look how close those bad boys got. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, lost my Sky Guard. This is going to be another wave where I think I'm going to survive the wave. Oh, nice legendary. What was it? Yeah, nice legendary helmet there. Healthy power chip. Some more ability power. I will equip that bad boy right now. And then another anti-orc relic. Alright. So, let's see if we can't get recovered here. We lost what? We lost a wall. Let's get that upgraded back. We lost a Sky Guard over here. Let's get that upgraded back. We're still holding up everywhere else, it looks like, though. I had to lose something else. Oh, we lost a wall over here. Alright, let's get that wall back over here as well. Go about like that. And what do we got here? We got another ability power chest piece. How is that one compared to what I've got? It's a little bit more ability power. Single chip over quintuple chip. Neither one of those are going to help me out anyway. Let's see, we've got a hero damage ability power headpiece. I think that was the piece I just replaced. Yep, let's go with what we've got here. Actually, let me take a look at that bow again. It's got that last stand in it. Supporting this one. I got really mixed emotions on what to use in these bows. That burst fire is going to give me more single target damage. And it's going to be a lot easier to pick the mobs out of a pack. We got 300 left. This is wave 5 though. This is it. If I can survive this, it's on. We got a Siege Roller, a Ogre, and a Thork. And a Quibbly. Oh good. We got a lot of bosses. A whole lot of bosses. Let's go ahead and upgrade those 2 items in the middle. And let's get this Poison Dart Tower upgraded again. It should really be dishing out the pain there. And only 7 mana left for repairs. Well, hopefully the repairs are not too intensive. Let's see. Get Sly Kellyon burned quick. Sly Kellyon down. Then we can start working on Thork. Thork is no joke here. He's making the push. He is not even having it. That was a help. Nice. Thork down. Let's get that wall repaired up. And just pray that it can survive it. This mage has got to go. Mages. The mages are just going to be my downfall here. If I could get these mages killed quicker, this would just be so much easier. Alright, how are we holding up? We got a wall getting beat up in the mid by a javelin thrower. Several of them, actually. We got another mage down in the back there. And we got an ogre making the push. The siege roller is coming up from behind. That ogre is just about there, though. I'm going to stay back just a touch. Come on, give me another stun. Give me another stun proc over there. Alright, ogre down. Let's get refocused on this wall. I'm going to let that siege roller come up a little bit further. Let's get this mage out of the way. There we go, mage down. Oh no, fail jump. Fail jump for the loss. Alright, let's get a stun on this guy. This is bad news, having all these mobs back here. Alright, there we go. Now it is a battle of the construction shard. Oh no! I was going to say it's a battle of construction versus siege roller, but siege roller won. 2 seconds. Am I going to make it? Go repairs. Go repairs. These skellies too. Oh my, this is just a beatdown. Let me just ignore the siege for the moment. Try to get this lane clear. There's still 300 mobs coming. So, I mean, this is just bad news here. Let's get another repair on the wall. That's the good thing about the siege rollers is, although they can be quite terrifying, they just don't do a ton of damage in the lower level areas while you're progressing. Let's just see if we can't get rid of it now. There we go, siege roller down. Now I can focus all the energy right here and see if we can't actually luck out and get a win here. Now, these other walls have got to stay alive. 200 mobs left. However, I'm not going to bother. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and swap one out. Let's get a wall back down here. I'm not going to do any damage until that wall is up. Let's see if we can't get a stun off. Oh, it actually worked. It did a little bit of damage to him, too. Not too bad, considering he's got no gear on at all. 190 mobs left. Let's get this wall upgraded, or repaired. Wow, man. This is just quite the push. It's just a lot of mobs. Let's get an oil flask in there. That oil flask did good. Oh, yes. Good job, Mr. Oil Flask. Alright, we're getting pushed on the far side now. I got questions on how good that accumulator servo is doing for me. I think I may have been better off with that wall staying alive. Or getting the free life, I guess I should say. Not staying alive by any means. Let's get these mages out of here. Mages down. Woof! This is intense, there's no doubt. We got mad flyers coming in now. However, we're down to 50 mobs left. That's good stuff. See if we can't get a little bit of an assist on the flyers. Quibs is just about there. He's a little derpy on his range. He's thrown into the stair, which isn't actually doing any damage. So Quibs is not the brightest one out there, that's for sure. These flyers, though, oof. Alright, flyers are down. No, they're not down. One more flyer. Alright, now the flyers are down. Let's get these mages out of the way real quick. And now I can focus on Quibs. Repair that wall. Yeah, Quibs is just a derp. He's thrown into the stair. It's not actually doing any damage to anything. So, poor Quibs. You just keep throwing there, kid. Yep, little fail on that one. I'm just not doing any damage to him. Got an electrocute there. My unupgraded drenching strike shard got the job done for me. That's awesome. Oh, it's still proccing. Crazy. We gonna make it? Oh yeah. Skelly Boom. There's that proactive downgrade servo. That's going back on my walls. There's a nice upgrade. We got loot. Loot! Look at all the relics. Actually, only 2 medallions, though. But 6,000 defense power. Oh my god. Holy upgrades. That is good stuff. And let's see what we got in the box. Got us a purple box here. And a victory in Chaos 2. So it was not pretty. There's no doubt about that. However, I think 1 or 2 more Chaos 2 wins, and I'll be able to push right on into Chaos 3. I do think Chaos 3 will be a little bit easier of a transition. It's going to allow me to move back over to the aura and ground defense type builds, and then focus on the cannons, for example, as more of a single target boss killer type thing, rather than trying to do the entire lane clear. The problem in this situation with cannons is there's just so many mobs, you know, you're just going to get overwhelmed because the cannons are single target. If all the cannons hit the same mob, you've got, what, a second and actually 2.5 seconds almost before another shot goes off. So you definitely have to watch the cannonball usage. However, it got the job done for me this time. That was Molten Citadel Chaos 2. And my very first Chaos 2 win on this account. So thank you all so much for watching. Click that like button, please subscribe, and I will be back soon with more Dungeon Defenders 2. Thanks again. I'll see ya.